loading up the hearse, throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cryptcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Brian.
And we are coming to you from inside the Comic Crypt in Newtown, New Jersey with a very solemn episode. Very sad. We have to be very respectful. We're going over a great tragedy. We're talking about the death of Superman.
He really was a gruesome son of a bitch. I'm glad he's dead. I'm glad you're dead.
So we are reading The Death of Superman. We are reading original copies from 1993, like the
Yellow
$5
pages, the ones you've seen kicking around comic book stores for the past 3 decades.
We had a ton of these kicking around, so we each grabbed one. Mine literally fell apart as I was reading it. About halfway through, it started to split at the spine, and then by the end, I have almost halfway through the pages of Let Go.
It's fun, right? Because I know everything that happens in this book, but I've never read it.
I think this might be one of the first things I did read.
Yeah, and you told me that. I was blown away that you have actually read this.
But I have the memory of me reading it. I know I was in my aunt and uncle's house in Toms River at their dining table reading this. I know where I was when I read this. I only have flashes of the actual book.
I'm just owning a shop for 18 years and working in a shop for 20 years, just being around comics. I've flipped through every issue a million times.
Sure.
I've priced them. I know what happens. I just never read the words.
Right.
I owned it when I was 12. I bought it when it came out.
So the thing about this book is, I kind of know why. I don't remember what happened, because not a lot happens.
Well, now that you read it, nothing happens.
Nothing have... My memories are Doomsday, stupid outfit. Doomsday beats up the Justice League, which I didn't realize it was a Justice League. In my head, I was like, oh, this is real Justice League in here somewhere.
Nope.
Superman fights Doomsday. Doomsday gets sexier over time because he loses his clothes. And then and then Superman dies.
Doomsday gets sexier?
Yeah. He has this fight burlesque where he's just losing pieces of clothing over time.
Doomsday is aesthetically one of my most hated comic book characters.
Tell me why.
It's those stupid bone shards that go over his eyes.
Yes.
I don't mind the spikes. It's the eye shards that bother me.
I don't mind Doomsday's design. I think he's actually a pretty cool looking bad guy. The eye cages are stupid as shit. They make sense, though.
They make sense.
I got poked in the eye. Ow, bone cage done.
I get it.
Or just pretend that his eyes turn into steel balls or some shit. He doesn't
If
need
you were going to design
eyeballs.
him like this in his first story, you should have had someone try to stab him in the eye and go, oh, goddamn, I can't do it because of these eye
He was
cages.
wearing stupid goggles,
right,
and he got punched in the face over and over again. He needed eye cages.
Yeah, protect him from the shards of glass from his goggles.
If you don't know, Doomsday adapts to whatever.
Yes.
That's it.
And you can't kill him the same way twice.
Right. The only way he adapts, though, is by growing bones.
One of the only cool things that happens in this book is when Superman figures out that the spikes growing out of him are extensions of his bones. And he was just like, oh, shit, that's how I hurt him. And he, kkicks the one spike off the knee and starts grabbing the others.
The problem is that took until the last issue.
Yeah. That's why he dies. He's not fast. Not fast. Big heart.
Superman.
This is why one of those things where you're like, why wasn't Batman in any of these 7 issues? Why wasn't he just on a rooftop going, Clark, you dummy, go for the bones?
Yeah, I mean, we got to get into that, but the point I wanted to make here is, Superman's a big whiny baby bitch.
I didn't get that.
He's a big whiny baby bitch.
Okay.
He's so fast. He's so strong. How many times did he tell you how fast and strong? He was glazing Doomsday in his own head the whole time.
He does marvel over
just like,
his ability.
Oh, I'm gassed. Oh, boy, this is hard. Oh, I'm on my last drop. It's just him, saying how hard of a time he's having the whole time. I can see him getting the shit kicked out of him. I don't need the internal monologue of him being, oh, boy, this is hard.
In the last issue during the big fight, there is a panel of Quark just unleashing heat vision on him.
Why did it take him until the last bit to do that?
It didn't. When he was working with the Justice League, he's like, everybody, got together. He does the vision.
Yeah, they did a communal.
And not Martian Manhunter.
That's my favorite serial, Martian Manhunter.
Uses his non-Martian vision because he's not Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
It's Martian Manhunter in disguise.
He uses Bloodwind.
Surprise, surprise. It's Lando in disguise. Fire. Brazilian fire, green fire girl, uses all her fire till she has no fire left to give, and she passes out.
Battery,
Guy rocking the Sinestro ring.
The best part of that is Doomsday had previously smashed his face in the ground, so his eyes were swollen shut.
Oh, beat the hell out of him.
And he said, "Someone point my ring."
Yeah, and Bloodwood grabs his hand and points his ring. So you get Superman's heat vision. You got non-Martian Manhunter's non-Martian vision. You got fire, unleashing fire.
Booster Gold did it because he ran his batteries out.
Yeah, Booster Gold ran his batteries out, and Guy Gardner. You got 5 people unleashing max power on him, and he shrugs that shit off. So later on, 4 or 5 issues later in the finale, you got Superman going, heat vision. We'll try that heat vision one more time.
I don't know, man. I'm Superman. I'm using I'm freeze breathing him.
You didn't try freeze breathing him once.
I would try to pinpoint that shit right into an eye, in the mouth, something. There was just, I'm gonna punch him again. It's like, okay, Superman, great, it's worked this far, just keep punching him, it'll be fine.
Well, the story starts off.
Well, let's give our credits because
credits. I'm sorry,
this book is 7 separate issues covering 4 titles. There's Man of Steel, Justice League of America, Superman, Adventures of Superman, and Action Comics.
Yep.
And that posed some problems for me too, by the way.
Yeah, because the creative teams weren't cohesive.
Yeah. Let me get the credits out of the way because we've gone almost 8 minutes and haven't credited anybody.
Okay.
We've got Dan Jurgens, Jerry Ordway, Louise Simonson, and Roger Stern writing, and we've got John Bogdanov, Tom Grummet, Jackson Guice or Juice?
Guice.
And Dan Jurgens as pencilers.
Yeah, no.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlegeist. So, all of those people do not work on every issue. They work on their respective titles.
Right.
So there is no visual cohesion. There's cohesion in the story. The story seems to, pick up where the last one left off. However, aesthetically, no. So if Superman's costume is ripped up or he's got a black eye in, say issue 4 and issue 5, it's all better.
Yeah.
And then in issue 6, it's back.
Yeah, that bothered me a lot just to
inconsistency, but old comics.
Specifically because Superman's always wearing a cape. So anytime his cape is gone, it's like, his cape is gone. That's weird. Mm-hmm. And it happens earlier, and then it comes back, and then it goes away again to make a dramatic point in the last issue. But
it's comic books. It's not a perfect medium.
I get it.
We've seen things colored wrong, and just whatever.
I got a nitpick.
Sure.
It bothered me.
I mean, I'm going to nitpick about the first 2 issues revolving around Keith and then Keith disappearing.
Keith, he came back.
But
when Metropolis exploded, Superman saved him.
Anyway, the story starts with 4 pages of Doomsday punching a wall.
Doomsday coming.
Yes.
Doomsday's coming.
Doomsday comes for 4 days.
All over that wall.
And boy, does he hate nature. He punches trees. He kills a bird. He chokes out a deer.
He strangles a deer.
He just hates nature.
He punched at least 2 separate trees.
2 separate trees, yeah. There was that video going on of the creature of the Black Lagoon, and he's just attacking everything, and it's just it's just dubbed underneath it. It's like, fuck this guy, fuck this lamb, fuck this. That's what I was thinking. I was like, fuck this bird, fuck this deer, fuck this tree.
Yeah.
And after he comes, the story transitions to Keith, a young boy buying spray paint at a convenience store because he is going to go into the tunnels under a power plant where his mother is being held captive, where he was told his mother was being held captive by and this is my favorite thing ever. Escapee monsters from Warworld.
Yeah.
If you don't know what Warworld is a planet that has gladiatorial sport where this like evil ruler Mongol makes people fight to the death in arena sports. So these guys escape and terrorize Earth from the sewers, I guess.
I just called them DC's Morlocks.
DC's Morlocks is
because there were other weirdo people under there.
That just makes me go, if you don't know what a Morlock is, there are mutants that are so ugly they can't live amongst humans. They live in the sewers. But anyway, the World refugees take over a power plant. Lois goes to infiltrate the power plant. She has an inside man, which is my favorite thing in the world. Because amongst these very on-the-face, hideous monster-type people from Warworld, one of the underground terrorist people who took over the power plant is a homeless guy named Charlie wearing a Peace t-shirt.
Yeah, he's just an old man with white hair.
And a Peace t-shirt. So Lois gets caught. Keith signals Superman for help.
Yep.
By using his spray paint. Though he was going to go save his mom, and he was going to use the spray paint to spray paint arrows on the walls so he didn't get lost.
Spoiler, they lied to him. They didn't have his mom.
Yeah. And Keith's whole story, Keith has been saved by Superman twice.
He was apparently a recurring character, yeah.
He was a recurring character.
They're friends.
Apparently, in the future, Perry White adopts him because it doesn't turn out good for his mom. But
yeah.
but Keith is like a mainstay character, which I didn't know. And they spend a little bit of time with him in the beginning of this book, and it made me interested in him. And after this thing where he signals Superman with the spray paint, he draws a Superman logo with the spray paint, and Soup sees it and goes down and saves the day and does the shit. It just moves on. And it's just like, all right, no more Keith.
Yeah, because Doomsday's coming.
Yeah, but I didn't know what this had to do with any of that.
It's the transition issue. It is literally just a transition issue.
It was very weird because it seemed to set up like a whole other story, and it zigged when I thought it was going to zag.
Superman deals with the Warworlders, and then we all move on.
Yeah, Superman deals with the Warworlders by shoving a grenade in one of their mouths.
He was fine. He was like made of rocks and spikes and some shit.
Yeah, he looked like Doomsday.
Yeah, he looked like a proto-Doomsday.
Yeah, I was like, he was like Doomsday's stupid cousin or something. Like redneck Doomsday. I heard you go come wreck a planet, cuz.
Yeah. Doomsday also hates cars and trucks. He smashes cars and trucks all the time.
Yep. So Doomsday finally gets to wrecking shit.
Yeah, cars and trucks.
And the Justice League shows up. But it's not the Justice League.
Man, this was so disappointing.
It's like going, your favorite superheroes are here, and none of them are your favorite.
This felt like the Avengers are coming, and then the Great Lakes Avengers show up.
Yes.
It wasn't that slapstick, but it was almost close. It was just like, did we get every C-lister on here? What was going on at this time that we didn't have any actual characters?
So what was going on at this time is the best question for the entire thing. I'm going to repeat what was going on at this time several more times in this fucking review.
Okay, so almost the entirety of Superman's fight is like live broadcasted from a chopper. So the whole world is watching them fight, right? They know what's happening. Where are Batman, Wonder Woman, any of the real Green Lanterns,
even Superman.
Aquaman.
Well, even Superman. Superman was giving an interview.
Yeah, he was doing like
with Cat Grant.
Yes, they were doing a TV thing for like high schoolers. Like high schoolers were watching it all across the country, and he was like taking questions.
And he says this shit that that more superheroes need to, like, that we've gotten away from as like good superheroes, and now that we have like the shade of gray vigilante where it's like, fuck you, I do what I do, you're safe because of me. Whereas like Superman's like, no, we have to like sit down and be open with the public and talk to the public and engage you guys and let you know that like we're not a threat and we're here to help and blah blah blah. And it's like, oh shit, like remember what superheroes used to be before everything got gray?
Sure.
They were Superman. They were like heroic and shit.
Well, I mean, this is post gray.
It is post-gray,
yeah.
but it's what makes him Superman, is that he was like one of the last bastions of a true hero.
It was the thing where it's like, this makes sense for Superman to be doing.
Right.
But again, where were the rest of the superheroes in the world? Because the current Justice League is Blue Beetle, Booster Gold, Bloodwind / Martian Manhunter, who decides not to use his powers in any like usable capacity. Fire and ice.
Well, that's the biggest what's going
Maxima?
on. Yeah, Maxima.
Did I get everybody?
Yeah,
Guy Gardner.
Fire, Ice, Maxima, Guy Gardner, Booster Gold, Blue Beetle, and Bloodwind, which is just a terrible name.
Yeah.
Was like you know what? For the rest of this, Martian Manhunter
Yeah.
being a douchebag.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why he's pretending to be someone else,
Yeah.
and I don't know why for what reason he's pretending to be Bloodwind. But let's just put it on the table. Martian Manhunter is crazy strong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you don't know Martian Manhunter, you know a lot about him. He is one of the people that can go toe-to-toe with Superman. He's one of the people that can make Superman bleed. One of my favorite books that we've ever had on the wall in the shop was an old Action Comics where Superman and Martian Manhunter are fighting, like fist-to-fist fighting, and Superman's like, whoa, he just bloodied my nose. I was like, yeah, that's what Martian Manhunter can do. He can bloody Superman's nose.
Yeah.
Like, he's up there.
Yeah.
So why this guy is like hiding, pretending to be someone else, is a question for the rest of the issue.
And like they're set up for like future stuff because Blue Beetle's like, oh, I see who he is. And like there's a whole like, oh, I wonder, like I'm trying to get him to use his powers because I'm trying to figure out what his blah blah blah.
Right. He was trying to use the telepathy to read Doomsday, and apparently Maxima has telepathy. Because she jumps in and fucking reads,
weird.
reads
like,
Doomsday, and he's like, "Oh, she's helping, and I can't read his powers with her helping."
Yeah. The thing that got me most about this book that I hated so much, the internal monologue of everybody.
Everybody, so long too.
Everybody just all their thoughts in the immediate moment of what they should be doing or what's going on or what they're feeling. Like
everybody's secondary power in the DC universe is journaling. They learned it from Batman.
It was awful. Like
Yeah.
that was the worst part of the book for me. It's like, can everyone just shut the fuck up and let's just tell the story, please?
And the worst part is they can't shut the fuck up in their own heads.
Yes. Yeah. I don't want to look in there.
I was like, there's more thought bubbles than there are word bubbles in there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, everyone stop thinking, please.
Yeah, let's move on. But the C-list Justice League gets their asses handed to them roundly.
Oh my God. Guy Gardner, he grabs Guy Gardner by the head and slams it off several things, like a tank of gas, a pipe, just slams it into the ground. Bloodwind, who is Martian Manhunter, who is susceptible to fire, gets thrown through like a gas tank and it goes ablaze.
Yeah.
Like he's just in there. And that's where Blue Beetle sees who he is.
Yes.
And as Blue Beetle figures it out, and he goes, "Oh, it's you." He gets grabbed by the head, and smashed face first into several things, including the ground.
And then everyone goes, "Oh shit, he's gonna die."
He's dead. Like we get to the hospital, it might already be. If they like were writing him off, it might not even be in time.
And it's at that point that someone goes, "Hey, Superman, some stuff's happening." It's like, "Okay, I'll go help."
Yeah, I have to cut this interview short.
Yeah.
And go do some shit. Maxima, I don't even know how she gets on a roster of a Justice League because she lacks empathy towards her teammates. Ice asks Maxima to get Blue Beetle the fuck out of there, and she's like, "No, I'm still gonna stay and fight."
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, he's going to die." If you don't. And she's like, "No, I'm a warrior. Tough. I got to stay and fight." Because that would, And then like begrudgingly is like, "Fine, I'll take him, but only because Superman's here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna come back and kick ass too."
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, don't worry, there'll be plenty of ass to kick when you get back.
And it's here that the book gets so good. We meet Mitch.
Oh,
the shittiest teen who's ever existed.
The world.
It's like comically ridiculous.
Like so over the top hatred towards his poor single mother with trying to feed a baby at home, and this kid stomps through the door with his skateboard like, "Mitch, is it you?" "No, it's Axl Rose." "Yeah, you're not even fucking as cool as that fat windbag. Stop it."
He was very thin at the time.
At the time he was, but fucking...
He's like, "Oh, there's no soda. Why is there never any soda? You suck, Mom."
Dad always has soda at his house. Like, then go to his house, you
Why, he probably
shitbag.
divorced? Like,
yeah. Like,
I wanted this kid to die.
Yeah, so did I. They can fucking drop a house on him.
Well, they drop a doomsday through his house.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, it didn't have to happen to the mom and the baby's sister. It's like, no, you.
Well, they're the ones who almost died.
People.
Like, Mitch gets out of it real easy. Doomsday's about to punch a woman and a baby, and that's when Superman shows up finally.
Yeah. They exchange blows. The house is just more and more in ruins, ablaze. Now at this point,
Yep.
Superman is fighting him. Doomsday in the sky.
Up in the air.
Mitch at this point is now screaming for Superman's help. And Superman, to Superman's credit, I will say, because one of the things that I dislike about Superman is never making a hard call. And maybe I'm just unread in Superman, because Superman is like, sorry, kid, like I cannot take my attention off this guy. If I take this attention off this guy, like we're all screwed, you know. And I was like, oh wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Like he has to actually like think it over.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Mitch is like, "There's no one else."
Yeah, it's like it shows all the Justice League members like just laying down.
So we got this is after the super team blast where everyone's using the energy, like you said. Like
Right. The five of them team up on him. Yeah.
Fire and Booster use all their energy. Like Fire
they
has
get
nothing
spent.
left.
Right.
Booster has nothing left. After the blast, just for context, Doomsday has been fighting everyone with
One
a
hand.
literal arm tied behind his back. All the blast did was free him from his restraints.
Here's the other thing too, is they don't really like talk about where he comes from or his origin or anything. But like when he comes out, he is in restraints. The suit he's wearing is a restraint suit.
Yeah.
Like both hands were behind his back until he gets the one free.
Yep.
Yeah, and until this point of the fight, he had one hand tied behind his back.
Two things. One, Booster out of power. Doomsday grabs him and kingpins him.
Yep.
Like slams his head in a car door.
Like, if we're going by artwork,
Yeah.
murdered.
That
Door was closed,
Closed all the
and
way.
they didn't draw the head.
yeah.
And I remember being young where people were like, yeah, and he killed Booster Gold. And I'm like, do they kill Booster Gold and they only make a big deal about Superman dying? Because that's kind of fucked. Like, they only...
Nope.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Time travel, it's fine.
Right. But, like, I remember a lot of people at the time being confused. Like why didn't they care that, like, he killed other people?
I can see that 100%, but then he's okay in it later.
Right, he's there later
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But I think a lot of kids, like, translated it to, like, well, no, he doesn't have a head.
So, my other pet peeve outside of the constant internal monologue is the most dangerous thing in the DC universe. You could defeat the Justice League, it could put Superman on his ass, is a gas line exploding. The gas line in the house explodes, which puts the entire Justice League on their asses now. Anyone who was left up is now down because the gas line explodes in the house.
Yep.
Right? And that's where we get the Superman mulling over saving Mitch and stuff.
You're right.
We have two more gas explode. Not two. Yeah, technically, two more explosions after that.
You're mulling over inconsistencies in artwork, like capes being there, capes being gone, capes and costumes being shredded, not being shredded. And did you notice how Mitch's mom went from brown hair to black hair?
It was the fire.
It was the fire. It's ash. I made this.
It's soot.
When I said I was going to make that point to you, I knew you were going to be like, "Nah, it's the ash and the soot. It turned to black." Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
But Superman does run in and save the family.
Yeah. What does he do? He like pile drives.
He figures out that
Doomsday into a lake.
Doomsday can't fly. He's just like super jumping like the Hulk does.
Right.
He's like, if I put him somewhere where he can't get any like traction, so he buries him in the muck in the bottom of a lake.
Yeah, like a few feet into the just mud.
Yep. So Bloodwind / Martian Manhunter and Superman go and save the family. And then attack helicopters show up from the military.
They're thanking Bloodwind when Superman like swings through and scoops them. And while Bloodwind is still in a burning house, now it's Martian Manhunter.
Yep.
In a burning house.
He should be screaming.
Right. But yells at the mother, "You should thank Superman too."
And she goes, "Who are you? Who is that?"
Could you get me out of the burning house into safety before? Like, I'll thank all of you individually. I don't think you need to tell. This is not the time that you need to give me a courtesy lesson in appreciation.
Yeah. A fucking manners check.
Like, I will write you all notes old school style after.
Military helicopters show up. Why do they call him Bubba? Is that like a designation for like a bogey or something like that? the helicopter pilot was calling Doomsday Bubba. Like, it was in quotation marks in the
because he looked fat. He looked fat in that green jumpsuit while he was still wearing that green jumpsuit.
I fucking guess. It was just such
it
a
looked
weird
like
thing.
overalls to me, Bubba.
This is where Maxima shows up. She sucks. And we find out that Jimmy is taping episodes for the Turtle Boy show.
Oh yeah, you just hold on. You said Maxima sucks.
Yeah,
you did not embellish on why Maxima sucks.
Well, I'm trying to. She shows up, and then we cut to Lois getting Jimmy.
Okay, all right. Then we go back to it. Is that it?
Yeah,
because I have Maxima is a problem, not Maxima sucks.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, wait, I wrote supermarket for some reason. I guess it happened at a supermarket. Oh yeah, Superman yells at her that there are people in the supermarket to not just destroy everything, and then she takes a swing at Superman.
He's like, "Shut the fuck up!"
And it's like, whoa, like what do you? You are all getting your ass kicked by a villain, and now you're going to take the time to at that moment right there. I'm just, you are off the team. Go the fuck home.
Yeah, go away.
Go away. You are not helping this situation. Fired.
But she's quickly knocked out because we get her second fiery explosion because they're fighting at a gas station. And there's gas everywhere because the pumps have been ripped off. And then Maxima, the genius she is, rips a lamppost out. And Superman's like, no! The spark from the... And the gas station explosion is enough to knock out Maxima and put Superman on his ass. Like, he's laying down stunned from a gas station explosion.
Well, he wasn't ready for it.
Great. It makes no sense. Second gas explosion.
Yes.
Sparked by electricity. Before we go there, we have some stats. We learned that Doomsday's killed 30 people by now. And hundreds are injured. Also, we see that Supergirl and young bearded and with hair Lex are watching on TV, and she's like, I should probably go help him. I'm also a super person. He seems to be having trouble. And Lex goes, nah, you should hang out in Metropolis. She goes, okay.
So again, what's going on with the DC universe? Why does Lex have hair and a beard? Mm-hmm. Why is Supergirl listening to him?
And like Superman refers to him as like young Lex at one point in the book. I'm like, okay, but why?
Like he's an old college professor. Come, young Lex.
Come
discuss your future with my cousin.
Comics are too weird.
You know,
he could be anything.
I think, quite honestly, I wish we did this book review with Craig. Because I think Craig is the only person who's a big enough DC buff that would be able to answer all these questions.
Oh, I'm sure we would get
this is why he had the hair. It was him displaced from another universe. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, I think Craig would have these answers. He would definitely know why Martian Manhunter's.
Yes, of course he would.
Else.
Yes, yeah.
That's his guy.
And the most useless person in the entire book shows up. Guardian. Wannabe Captain America shows up on a motorcycle and going, I can help.
I love that he shows up like almost like trying to take charge of the situation, and it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Sit down.
Like, Doomsday has like jumped away.
Yeah.
And Guardian shows up to the remains of the gas station and sees Superman kind of picking himself up. And he's like, I can help. And he's like helping Maxima. And he's like, okay, yeah, you do that, Guardian. I'm going to go fight this guy. Thanks.
So like we just discussed like Supergirl not helping and then Guardian showing up. The notes written on my page are exactly Supergirl doesn't help, but don't worry, Guardian's here.
My notes say Guardian shows up, lol.
Next notes are Doomsday and Superman play catch with a car.
This was a weird one.
It was a very weird one because a guy in the car gets dialogue. It's like,
this is what I'm talking about. It was an all internal dialogue. So up until this point, Doomsday just smashed everything.
Yeah.
He decides out of nowhere to just take this one car and just whoop, up into the sky.
Yeah, like he doesn't crush it. He doesn't grab it and crunch it and throw it.
No, he just throws it.
Nicely, as it is, from underneath, with care. Like, that car would have survived.
And then there is a man in it who is like hands at 10 and 2, just going, well, this is a dream. This can't be real. I'm flying. Oh, boy. Whoa. And then Superman catches him and he's like, you're okay now. He's like, what? This is real? Blah! Crazy.
So good. I can't say I didn't have fun reading it.
There was lots to poke fun at. I had fun reading it, going like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like this next thing that happens, where Doomsday's really into professional wrestling.
What was with the police Hulk Hogan guy? He just stops to read a wrestling flyer.
Doomsday crashes into a Lexmart, which is just, Kmart, Walmart, big box store, whatever. He ends up in an electronics section in front of a big screen TV, which... Old-time big screen TV. Fantastic.
Like, it was still a tube TV.
Yeah.
Like, they showed it from behind.
It was one of the ones that weighed 2,000 pounds.
And you left it when you moved out of your apartment? Yeah. I'm not carrying I'm buying a new one.
He watches a wrestling promo. Like, he stops and watches a wrestling promo.
It's Hulk Hogan wearing a police hat.
Yeah. Yeah. And just basically going like, hey, come to Metropolis for whatever event they're running.
And that's how he gets redirected to Metropolis.
Which makes how does he know what Metropolis is? How does he know where Metropolis is? They show him going by a Metropolis sign. This motherfucker can't read.
Yeah.
What? How?
And on his way, he destroys Cadmus Labs. That looks like Ewok Village. It's in trees.
It's fucking...
Why?
Yeah.
Why? I was like, why is he in Ewok Village? What's he doing to those teddy bears? That's all wrong.
They all. It was empty. Whatever experiment they were running was over.
Yeah, it was a doomsday experiment.
Yeah.
They didn't tell you.
Lex tells Supergirl to cool her jets again. She's like, I should probably go help. He goes, listen, sweetheart, you stay in Metropolis. She goes, okay.
Yep.
It's like, what is happening?
But eventually it shows up.
Later. We got to deal with that when it happens because it's fucking weird. And there's no answers. I want to touch on this because I found some nice dialogue. Well, not dialogue, it's internal monologue because 90% of this book is internal monologue. But he's beating up Doomsday around the time they get to Cadmus, and Superman goes, gotta pound him, and keep pounding him. That's the kind of quality dialogue we're dealing with.
This is the time I would really appreciate things like Mr. Mxyzptlk just showing up in the corner of a page going, in the butt.
I mean, that's why it got me, because I thought it was hilarious. And it really illustrates the unnecessary internal monologue that's happening. You know what I don't need to hear? Is Superman going, gotta pound him, gotta keep hitting him, gotta pound him. Bruh. Get out of here. Superman gets winded. He's like, oh boy, this is hard. He hasn't gone down. And then, Cadmus. Like, some shit happens, and then Doomsday somehow buries Guardian and Superman in a bunch of rubble, and he like hops away to Metropolis. And that's it. For that, he just runs away.
Yeah, they have to catch up to him.
And the most brutal thing in the book happens on the next page.
The Kent's watching?
No.
Okay.
The most brutal thing is an issue starts, and it's Doomsday at a construction site, and he just has a guy in the foreground holding it. Like, he's snapping his neck, like, showing it to the reader. And it's like, oh, goddamn, that's rough. And then he throws him against an I-beam, and he goes, ka-ting!
Yeah, the guy's definitely got a broken neck. And there's another dead guy laying on the ground behind him.
Yeah, but, like, you're actively watching a dude be murdered, so there's that.
Yeah, he throws that guy far.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he was dead already. And like I said, Doomsday is now in his sexiest form because he is now in his little shorties and his boots.
His old bike shorts.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me who the fuck that is, by the way?
Who? The guy flying the helicopter?
No, Double X.
Oh, the guy with the horns.
Yeah. Guardian is still tagging along. Mm-hmm. And then he's talking to his telepathic friend who looks like a gray alien demon thing. And he's asking him, can you get in his head? And he goes, no, it's all rage. Who is that?
They're telepathic aliens. It's a telepathic alien race.
That's it?
Yeah, I did. I don't know anything about them. I don't know where they came from, but they were villains in the first season of, or the second season of Young Justice, the cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a telepathic alien race.
Great.
And Guardian was involved with them. Like
I believe it. I just I don't know who that is. I have no. I know of Guardian. I don't know dick about Guardian. I just know he exists.
Right.
I didn't know who Double X.
Shaped like a police badge.
Yeah. Doomsday gets to Metropolis, and guess where he ends up? He smashes right down into the tunnels where the Warworlders were for the first issue. And they go, "Oh, thank you, you freed us." And then he murders them all.
And he murders all of them. It was it's like half a page.
Yeah.
And you're like,
what was the point of this?
Why did you do that?
Yeah.
Why?
But he goes out of his way to break them out of a particular prison. He smashes them out of prison and then walks away.
Yeah, and
one of them
following behind him.
And he's going "Oh, thank you. You could be here with one of us." Blah 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 blah. And then he just "Okay, I'll murder you all."
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What purpose did any of that serve?
It's the only living thing that he was okay being near for 5 seconds.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You guys aren't cute enough to murder. I need something cute to murder. And then we get our third gas explosion.
He trips over a power conduit.
Okay, so when he blasted,
he trips over it.
When he blasts through into the underground, he ruptures gas mains in the thing, because one of the Warworlders goes, he smells. I was like, what asshole doesn't know what gas smells like? And then Superman grabs him and is pulling him out because he's got him in what's the fucking lock?
Like the full Nelson?
Yeah, he's got him in a full Nelson. And as he's dragging him out, like you said, Doomsday trips on a power conduit, and again an electrical spark blows up a gas main. But this time it's the big gas main, because it blows up a neighborhood. Yeah,
the city shakes.
Yeah.
Jimmy and Lois feel it at the planet. Lex and Supergirl feel it wherever Lex's building is.
The most dangerous thing you can be in the DC universe is a gas explosion. This is when Keith makes a return, because Superman goes out of his way to save Keith, and the foster. He saves the orphanage. He blocks the blast.
Oh, you don't actually see Keith. He just saves the orphanage?
No, you see Keith and a woman going, "Ah!" And there's surrounded by fire. So I guess no more Warworlders or Warlocks.
You went past Supergirl showing up to help.
I did?
Yeah.
How could I do that?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, please.
The orphanage was a couple pages after that. Because
that's my next note. I guess I flipped it because of the explosion.
Yeah, because the explosion happens and everybody shakes in their buildings, and then I guess Lex is like, "All right, fine, go help."
Explain what happens to Supergirl.
Doomsday punches her in the face, and it looks like silly putty.
Yeah, her face just turns to goo.
An eyeball goes flying out of it. That's the eyeball.
Yep.
There's no eyeball. There's only one eyeball on the head.
Yeah, her face turns into a puddle.
And then he slams her to the ground, and when she hits the ground, she is a... So if you don't know what Parasite looks like, big purple thing, she looks like an emaciated Parasite.
Yep. But with weird stretched out eyeballs.
Yeah, they're cartoon style, floating out of the sockets in her head.
It's so weird.
I don't know what the hell this is.
What's happening?
What was happening in the DC universe? What was happening that this was the Justice League? What was happening that this is Supergirl? What was happening with the look of Lex? What was happening with Martian Manhunter pretending to be somebody else? What was happening with lack of Batmans, Lanterns, Amazon women to come help do this?
What was happening with Mildred, Professor Ham, and Bibbo? Why did they have a super laser and special belts? What was happening with them? Because they set up a super cannon on top of a building and shoot Doomsday with it.
What was up with them? How about who the hell are they?
I know who Bibbo is.
Okay.
It's Bibbo Babowski.
Bibbo Babowski?
Yeah, I know that person. I don't know who Professor Han and Mildred are, though.
Okay. Well, they had their cannon and stuff, and that didn't work. They had to jump off their building with their anti-gravity belts.
Yeah.
And then Dum Dum Dugan and Chick Fury show up.
The SC unit. Whoever they are.
whoever they are, and they shoot Doomsday a lot because that's going to work.
And then Cadmus flying soldiers show up with shot cannons.
Which just looks like 3 different kite men. Which probably would have been much more entertaining if Kite Man showed up.
They're dumb looking.
They should have yelled "Hell yeah" as they flew onto the screen.
And then we see like Doomsday like actually cut Superman's side up pretty bad.
Yeah. Before, when Supergirl flies in to save him, he's kind of got Doomsday from behind, almost in a full Nelson, like the lock broke.
Yeah.
And in that panel, he's actually stabbing Superman from behind with one of the spikes.
Yep.
Yeah. He's dangerous no matter how you grab him. He's got pointy bits everywhere.
You can't. You don't want to fight him. You don't want to give him a hug.
Just officially, at this point of the book, I stopped taking notes.
Okay.
Because all it is after this is punching.
So this is the last issue we're on, Superman 75.
Yes.
This is the death issue. I have 7 notes, and one of them says the end.
Yeah, and I'm just saying I have things to say. But I did not need to write them down.
Okay.
Because there's punching.
Lots of punching. Superman takes a break from the fight, where people are dying all over the place because he's fighting a monster in a city, to save Lois and Jimmy because their helicopter gets fucked up.
Whoa. He doesn't take a break. He gets thrown into one of the kite men, and him and the kite man go flying into the helicopter to destroy it. He had to save it.
He still takes a break
destroy it
because he brings it down, and then he says goodbye to Jimmy and gives Lois a kiss.
Well, he says, I'd like to take you as far away from this as I can, but I can't leave.
But he still takes however long it takes for us to sit down, have like a very romantic like hug and kiss, like goodbye.
Listen, if you're gonna go die, that's the kiss page you want.
Sure,
no other panels, just one big page.
Narratively makes sense.
This is the page that tells you he ain't coming back.
This has lots of good like big spread pages, single things. If you could just turn the page for me, we're gonna get the really good one.
Well, these two, I want to comment on this one too, because you get the kiss, and then you get him charging, headstrong into Doomsday. Like it's a powerful. Like the kiss is nice. It's the goodbye, and then this page is like, have you ever seen a more menacing Superman?
Right. He's angry.
Yeah.
And then
the next page is Superman punching Doomsday in the dick.
It looks like he's either headbutting him or, like you said, punching him straight in the dick, right in the balls.
Which is fine, because on the next page,
he
punches him in the ass. But wait.
No.
Hold on.
There's one between that.
Hold on. There's the dick punch page, but I do want to comment on the cool cityscape on this. I like that the way they convey him being thrown through the building. There's something about the layout of this page.
Yeah, it's very well done. It gets a good perspective.
It gives you good scope on destruction,
especially because everything else in this the whole thing has just been very up close on top of everything.
Right. Yeah. So when you get this shot, you're like, oh, that building's gonna fall. That's a big building.
I think the super jackhammer should be next.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, you're right. Doomsday is shoving Superman just into the pavement, and it's very weird because he has him by the feet.
Yeah.
And you can't see Superman's head. Superman's head's buried below the pavement at this point. It's all broken, and he's not buckling under pressure.
Yeah, he's just stark straight.
He is stiff, like he's almost helping Doomsday, like he's trying to be driven in like a nail because he can't, no bent knees or bent waist, or he's not crunching up under the pressure.
Yeah,
he's just like
straight in.
Yeah, like lightning rod.
Yep.
Yeah,
and then he's in the rubble, and Lois goes like, "I gotta help." She's a fucking idiot. You're gonna go help Superman?
Yeah, and at this point, she is like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
5 feet away.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
Way too goddamn close. We have already discussed how damn fast Doomsday is.
Yeah.
Several times while he is whooping the shit out of the Justice League.
Superman thinks he's fast.
Right.
You know who Superman thinks is fast? The Flash.
Right. Lois should be nowhere near this guy.
Yeah.
I don't when did she she got I guess she's a writer, but
Oh God, I hated her.
We can't worry about pictures. Superman is in trouble, and I intend to help him. It's
like you're a reporter.
Yeah, you should be screaming. My man's is hurt. I gotta save my man's. Like
I said, she's an idiot.
And then the next page is from behind Doomsday. at Lois and Jimmy, they are in between his legs, like it's the shots from behind him, like from the ground, and Superman's fist comes straight out of the ground and looks like he's going to punch him in the ass.
Yeah, and Doomsday going, bah!
And then in the next page, Superman punches him in the ass.
Yep.
So, what?
Right in there.
Yeah.
And yeah, bones in his butthole.
I just don't know. These 2 pages kill. Like how these 2 pages ever went to print.
This is action.
But like he is clearly punching him in the ass.
Yeah, well, look, art's hard.
Art is hard. Like angles, they're hard to convey. Shit. Yes, but ass punch.
Yep. And there's some more exchanges.
Yeah, followed by the heat vision blast, which is like, you did this with 4 other people and it didn't work. Why are you doing it now? And I've always hated this panel. Like, ever since I was a kid, I hated this panel.
Popping him on the chin?
Yeah, popping Superman on the chin with the bone claw and just having, like, that much blood sport. And it's like, he didn't, every time he had been stabbed with those things before, you didn't gush like that.
Action.
Whatever.
You know what bothers me? Is how Superman finishes Doomsday. No, not that. Not that. Yeah, you can go over that because you mentioned before.
Yeah, it's just, blow for blow over here. Just fighting. Punching.
Well,
and Superman gushing over him.
Well, you said he figures out that, like, oh, these bones are connected to his skeleton. I could hurt him.
Oh, yeah, that part where he just, like, kicks the knee spike off and he's, like, like, trying to separate the bone claws between the knuckles.
Yep. This.
There's 4 pages left, and Superman developed a strategy.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Weird.
I learned something.
My thing is, the thing that takes Doomsday out is, like, the double fist Captain Kirk, like bash. Doesn't make it. What? No.
The thing that would break your fingers if you ever did it.
2 arms means it's twice as strong.
Exactly.
Like, no. Stop it. And then, like, more fights, and then we get, like, the iconic 2-page spread. Right?
Well, no,
we cycle through all the emotion shit.
Throws being blown, final punches through the lens cap of Jimmy's camera. Right? Because the next page we have...
Everybody's sad.
The Kent's grieving at home, and Lois is already holding Clark on the TV. The Justice League... Oh, well, no, I'm sorry. It's not the Justice League. It's
Blood, Wind, and Snow.
And Ice.
I'm sorry. Ice. I apologize.
Blood, Wind, and Ice. I don't... Where are they? Are they there?
They just got there. Like, we were too late.
You know what takes me out of the whole shit? Like, honestly, the little girl crying wearing the Bugs Bunny t-shirt. Everybody...
She got a flannel under that sweatshirt, too.
I know. She must be really cold. She's a flannel under that long-sleeve sweatshirt. But everyone's so sad, and then you have Bugs Bunny's big smile, and it's like, why did you do this?
Warner Brothers.
I'm telling you. And then the next page is the splash page.
Well, the next page is the actual splash page.
Well, this is a splash page of him dying. He's still talking to Lois. And then, what does she say? She says, you stopped him. You saved us all. Now relax until... But it's too late. For this is the day that Superman died.
2-page spread and then over.
And, again, layouts and what you have to do. But... being a guy who picks up a camera and does photography time to time, I just can't help look at this page and be like, all right, Superman's laying down, Lois is kneeling next to him, Jimmy is standing behind them taking a picture. So he's taking a picture of the back of Lois grieving over Superman. Man, walk around to the front of your subject.
Yeah.
It should have been like his like back shoulder with the camera up, and you still could have had this. Jimmy should have been standing here.
Sure.
But that's just nitpicking angles.
Yeah.
DC seems like it was a ridiculous place at
it was
that time
wild
period.
In 1993.
And I gotta tell you, 1993 is where I tapped out of Marvel because it started to get too stupid for me.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Mixed experience again with me.
Yeah, this is absolutely a mixed experience.
I had fun.
I will say...
Was it good? I don't know.
I'm going to say it was good. I'm going to say it was good because I was so entertained by it. I was very entertained by it. Because from what I know of these characters, this is all ludicrous.
But that, like, my joy and the entertainment value I got out of it was just going, what has happened? Like, the whole time. We're just like, what is this? Why?
So this is 1993.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2026.
Yes.
I don't think this comic could be made today.
Killing a major superhero?
No, we could kill a major superhero. Of course we could. We'll do anything to sell books. We're whores. I'm saying all of our characters, because of shades of gray and grittiness and, gruffing them all up, they only get real cheeky and funny when they're in, like, specials on the side. They don't, they're all main continuity books. The big question is, like, where are the other characters? Like, really need to be answered. Because today's Diana's not taking that shit lying down. She even knows about this shit. She's showing up and doing something. Mm-hmm. And I'm not even saying call in the Bat Factor. You don't need Bruce's strategy. Diana is enough. Warrior born. She knows strategy. She knows tactics. Diana's going to show up and fight that monster. That's what she does. Diana would happily kill Doomsday because she loves to kill monsters.
Are you saying that we can't do it because of the interconnectivity of things?
I'm saying, basically is that, like, all our modern characters are super capable and not as, like, oh, we can't kill things. I think, like, Hal Jordan would show up and be like, if I can kill that thing, I'm going to kill it. And people would go, yeah, Hal, do that.
Sure, sure.
I think all 7 Earthlands would just show up and pile drive that guy into the ground.
Right. Like, that's... You can come up with scenarios for all kinds of stuff, but, like, I know that the point of the story was to kill Superman, right?
Right.
But, like, Superman went like, oh, this guy jumps, he can't fly. And he's like, I'm going to bury him in muck, and then I'll buy me. Why didn't he just throw his ass into space?
Right.
Like, straight up.
Throw him into the sun.
I wouldn't do that, because he might be unkillable in the sun. I would, like, you just fly him off just into space. Pull a Hulk.
Well, later on...
shoot him off into space, and he won't hurt anybody.
Later on, isn't it, like, revealed that he's made from Clark's DNA?
I don't know. I feel like, he was made by some sort of, like... He's made by some sort of alien scientist, right?
I don't know. I thought he was made by Cadmus, actually. I thought he was made on Earth.
I vaguely remember a blue guy.
Okay. I don't know what his origin is anymore, because I know it's been redacted and redone a couple times. Like, he was from space, he wasn't from space. There were stories where, like, a meteor lands, and that was, and it's like, no, they made him. They're like, oh, we fucked up, we shouldn't have made him, and we shot him into space, and he came back, and it was like, oh, all right.
Sure.
So I think a lot of that gets muddied up. But yeah, I don't like. There are plenty of characters that would just be like, nope, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like Shazam his ass or like I know Superman's strong, and Doomsday is supposed to be on par or maybe a little
greater than, right? Like,
maybe a little greater.
He just beat him,
right? Yeah,
like they both died.
Yeah, well, he didn't die because he comes back.
He went into super sleep.
Kill him the same way.
He was hibernating.
Right, but you're gonna tell me, like, how many lanterns we got? We got John, we got Hal, we got Kyle, we got Guy, we got Baz, we got.
At the time or just current now?
Well, right now. Let's say when he shows up now. Mm-hmm. We got Baz. We got Jessica. We got Joe. Mm-hmm. Right? We got
Joe.
Huh?
Yeah, Joe.
Like, we got 7 Earth Lanterns.
That's not counting original Green Lantern.
Abbott, sir.
No, Alan Grant.
Oh, Alan Grant.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not. I'm talking about members of the Corps.
Okay.
People who follow orders, the little blue men.
Gotcha.
They're like, people are going to show up and work together.
Yeah.
Those 7 show up, power rings fully charged, like willpower at 110%. Mm-hmm. They all put a bubble around. They each get a bubble. They all contribute to a bubble, and they put 7-layer bubbles around Doom. Like, he could break out of no fucking way.
Yeah, you just fly him up into space and you just let him go.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to take him a minute. It's going to take him a minute to crack. It's going to take Clark a few minutes to crack through that.
Sure.
So you just fly him to a psi cell real quick, and then you just make him a crazy strong psi cell. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's dated.
It's of its time.
It's of its time.
Well, I mean, I've read worse.
And think about it too. The last time we saw Doomsday, he was an emaciated time trapper.
Now he's time trapper. Yeah.
Yeah, and he shows up helping. Right? He's like, oh, I've dropped like 180 pounds of muscle.
I'm still spiky, but I'm cool now.
Can we help? Like, I help. Dark side bad.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've read worse stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's an idea. Why don't you just pick him up and fly him to Apocalypse?
Oh, yeah.
He's yours now.
No, don't do that.
Why?
Because Darkseid will end up using him.
No, they want to fight him. Just drop him off. You go, hey, that guy called you a pussy. You're both gray and stone. You show him you're the gray stony guy. He doesn't have no pointy bits. Go get his ass. He hangs out with that old lady.
Ultimately, I think it's worth the read.
I think it was worth the read.
I think if you are into comics at all,
yeah,
this is something you should definitely have read.
Right.
It's just like you gotta check that box. It's just one of those things in comic book history that needs to be done.
Yeah, and I don't know why I avoided reading it for so long. Like I said, I bought it. I bought the first issue. I bought the Death issue.
Just like, I know he dies.
Yeah,
that's it.
And I hated Superman. I've always disliked Superman. I've always disliked Superman. It's just boring to me. You know?
Sure.
So it's like, I don't need to read this. Even if he dies, I don't need to read this.
Sure.
Just, you know, I bought it for collector's value. And then I ripped the bag open anyway to play with the shit inside because it's cool stuff.
All right. Any other thoughts?
In a would you, won't you read this book? I would say go read this book.
Same. Like I said, I think it's just like, it's part of history. You should just do it.
Yeah. And just, you know, don't take it too seriously when you look at the ridiculous shit, you know. I mean, honestly, all the inexplicable shit that made us go, what the hell's going on with the universe?
That's what made it fun.
None of it answered. Like, we're still sitting here going, what?
Yeah, had no idea.
Yeah. Like, what I'm going to do is go talk to one of my very knowledgeable DC friends and be like, please explain to
Can
me.
you tell me everything that was happening?
Yeah. I mean, we always laugh about, like, the old guys being like DC guys. Like, the older gentlemen who shop here tend to gravitate more towards DC. And it's always fun, too, because, like, you know, they are all cut from the same cloth. When you look at their pull lists, because all of the older gentlemen that are like, you know, say 50 plus, right? Which is funny because I'm 48. So any of the gentlemen that are 60 or plus, you know, like are old men, because we do have them that still come in religiously on their Wednesdays. They want their funny books, and they're DC Cowboys. I want the Flash. I want Superman. I want Green Lantern. I'll even take Wonder Woman, but I don't want that bad. And it's like, wow, like, you guys really hate Batman. What's that about? And they really hate that he doesn't have powers. And they really hate that he's super capable and doesn't have powers. And they're like, these guys don't need him. Superman doesn't need him. What is this shit? You know, and it's funny just to hear those old guys be curmudgeon-y about Batman. Because, like, let's face it, I think anyone under 50 is just like, I love Batman.
Yeah, Batman's great.
That's on everything.
Yep.
And it's like, hey, buddy, your books still wouldn't even be in print if it weren't for the Bat guy.
Right.
He's got the bankroll. Just like the Justice League and the Watchtower as a metaphor for DC Comics. If Bruce Wayne's not playing, none of you are.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for listening to that.
It's been fun.
That was a fun one. I enjoyed it because it was so ridiculous.
Yeah.
At many points, it's just kind of like, man.
I think when we do our general discussion next time, you know, apart from reviewing our weeklies, I think I'm going to do some homework and do some recap.
Please.
I just want to know what's going on with the universe.
You go ahead and put the work in and let me know what's going on.
Yeah, I'll talk to the guys tomorrow. I'll reach out to Craig. I'll just be like, hey, well, please.
Yes, perfect.
Do some Wikipedia searches.
Absolutely need some follow-up on this.
I need to know about Bloodwind.
All right. Again, thanks for listening. If you would like to give us future books to take a look at, big parts in comic book history or stuff that's just absolutely ridiculous, you could do that at thecomiccryptcast@gmail.com.
Ooh, or if there was something you've kind of toyed with reading and never did yourself and you're not sure, just make us read it. We'll read it.
Yeah, we'll read it. And you can check the store out on Instagram and Facebook. Links for those are going to be in the show notes. Go read this book.
We loading up the hearse throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags like comics. The hardcore get it while the soft bitches vomit. I came to this earth on a radiated comet. Now the planet is in perilous danger because I'm on it. Fly super villain with the superpowers in me. Got the red issues and all my shit is minty. Body like Ben Grimm, suckers I be beating down. Look around and we be found chilling out in Eaton Town. I be at the comic crypt stacking up the kryptonite. Doomsday and Superman every time I grip the mic. Dark Phoenix overloading, supernova sunspot exploding. I'm the Punisher reloading Bobby Drake when he's frozen. Storm forming ominous clouds over the ocean. Working with Professor X to master my emotion. Have you posing in the box whether you know it or not. I'll easily bag your bitch like Logan did to Scott. Mr. Sinister plots when I administer shots to clone Gene from a jeans. Then this shit'll get hot like Inferno. Burn slow, humans are ash. God loves, man kills in the days of future past. Now I'm working on a science lesson. Me and Brian Stratton, a rat in a cage who can't stop buying X-Men.
Like a flower, like